formation of recombinant DNA. So this is the plasmid. So this is the plasmid. So this is the plasmid and the E. coli. So E. coli RI. So this is the plasmid. Taking this E. coli RI. So the foreign DNA can be joined. So for this cutting of this restriction enzymes. Restriction endonuclease is cut the DNA strands. Is separate that. The blood end and the sticky ends. Already I told the DNA double stranded. The each strand having that blood end and is sticky ends. So there's both are this symmetrically cut. So that is the sticky ends. So complementary sticky ends when they mixed with the sticky ends and the annual joining the foreign DNA. So that is the foreign DNA. So yellow color is the foreign DNA. So this is the ligase enzyme. The DNA ligase enzyme, it is sealed by that. It can be joined at the restriction enzyme to produce the recombinant DNA. So next it is. So the following is what are the salient features of the vectors. So first one, it is the origin of replication. First one, it is that origin of replication. So this is the sequence form where replication starts and a piece of DNA when linked to this sequence can be made to replicate within the host cell. Within the host cell. Within the host cell. Next one, it is a selectable marker. So first one, it is a origin. So origin means ORI. Origin means ORI. So when it's a replication starts. So which DNA fragment is started. So that is called this replication. That is called this ORI. So it should be replication. Where the replication takes place. Where the replication takes place, that is called this ORI. So they can be replicated in the host cell. Replicate in the host cell. So that is replicated along with the DNA, that is Harris. Along with the DNA, that is Harris. Next one is a selectable marker. So selectable marker, in addition to origin of replication. So the vector requires a selectable marker which is helps to identify them on eliminating non-transformants and selectively permitting the growth of the transformants. The growth of the transformants. So you have to select the selectable markers. So how to select the markers? So it is the selectable markers is very helpful to this the identifying. So which is DNA segments are eliminated. So you have to which segments are selected for permitting the synthesis growth. Which selectable markers are selected. Which selectable markers are selected. So it may be this antibiotic resistance, ampicillin and tetracycline can be selected. Enzymes producing gene, so it can be lactogen. It can be selected. So which synthesize the lactose. So this is the selectable markers. Selectable markers means is identifying this transformants. So next one is a cloning site. So in order to link the aligned DNA, so vector needs to have very few, preferably single recognition sites for the commonly used restriction enzymes. Cloning sites. So cloning sites means which DNA is cloned. Which DNA cloned. So and this clone, the DNA is linked with the which vector is selected. It may be this simple. So it can be commonly used for this restriction enzymes is commonly used. So next one is types of vectors. So few types of the vectors are discussed in detail below. First one is a plasmid. Do you know that in the 11th standard what is a plasmid? So plasmid is extra chromosomal self-replicating double-stranded circular DNA molecules. Self-replicating double-stranded circular DNA molecules found in this bacterial cells. So in addition to this bacterial chromosome, so plasmids contain the genetic information from this own replication. So do you know that first vectors, it is a analytically self-replication. So this chromosomal self-replication, the self-replication takes place in this chromosomes in the plasmids. So it may be this addition. It may be this addition of the bacterial chromosomes. Next, BBR 322 plasmid. BBR 322 plasmid is a reconstructed plasmid and most widely used as a cloning vector. It is contains a 4361 base pairs. In BBR, B denotes plasmid. P and capital P and capital R respectively names of the scientists Bolvarier and Rodriguez who developed this plasmid. The number 332 number of plasmid developed from their laboratory. So it contains this amphiphor and tetra or two different antibiotic resistant genes on regulation sites of several restriction enzymes. So that is the origin and antibiotic resistant genes. So ROP codes for these proteins involve the replication of the plasmid. So first, so you see that as BBR 322. It is a synthetically cloning vector. It is can be cloned vector. It is constructed by. It is a constructed vector. It is a constructed cloning vector. So BBR 300 means P means plasmid. P and R means Bolivar and Rogues. So it is a developed one. It is a developing of this plasmids. So next one is a number 322 is a laboratory. So which development is a plasmid 322. So 321 plasmids are developed. So it is at next one. It is at Ophi or it is the laboratory. It contains of this that it contains the amphi or and tetra or two different antibiotic resistance organization sites it can be produced. So in this enzyme restriction enzymes are Hendisector, Ecori, Dermcut, all Sol high, BU second, PST first, CLR. So antibiotic resistant genes. So ROP codes for these proteins involve the replication of plasmids. So this is that E. coli RNA. So Hindi. Third, BAM H1, Amphi R, Tetra R, BBR 301, ORA, ROP. ROP means replication of the plasmid. ROP means replication of the plasmid. So, AP amphicyclic resistant genes, tetracyclic resistant genes. Are you understand? So, P for the plasmid, BBR means Bolivar and Rogues. So, that is the third means. So, 333. So 322 is a laboratory. 322 is the number of the plasmid developed from the laboratory. And the laboratory is 321 plasmids it can be developed. So next one it is TA plasmid. That is that already I told that PBR 322. So next one it is a TA plasmid. TA plasmid is found in this Agrobacterium tumefaciens. A bacteria is responsible for the inducing tumors in several dicot plants. The plasmid carries a transfer gene which helps to transfer tDNA from one bacteria to other bacteria or plant cell. It goes the one genome for androgenicity. So ORI gene for replication and tRNA. So TA plasmid is the stability integrated with the plant DNA. Acrobatin plasmids have been used in this introduction of the genes of the desirable traits into the plants. First one, TA plasmid. So TA plasmid means already I wrote that tDNA. So tDNA of this TA plasmid is a stable one. It is a stable. It is a plant DNA. It is a plant DNA. So Acrobacterium, it is a integrated plant DNA. It is a integrated plant DNA. So you can see, so desirable traits is concluded. The desirable traits are identified in this plants. So in the plants of this Agrobacterium tufians, the plants found in this plasmid Agrobacterium tufiensis. So this bacteria is responsible for the tumors. The புற்றுநோய் உருவாக்கும் செல்லுன்னு சொல்லுவாங்களே அதே மாதிரி இந்த daikon plants, several daikon plants it produced. So the plasmids carries the transfer gene. TRA gene is helps to transfer the tDNA from one bacteria to the other bacteria. So that's the ANG gene for agogenicity. ANG gene for agogenicity. அப்போ origin எப்படி இருக்கும்? Origin for replication, ing gene for incompatibility. அப்போ என்ன இருக்கும்? Incompatibility-ஆக இருக்கும். TE plasmid அப்படிங்கிறது என்னது அப்படின்னா, so it is a stable integrated plant DNA. So this plant DNA, the desirable traits of the plant DNA. So that is that transfer of tDNA from one bacteria into the other bacteria. Which disease? Tumors. Identify this tumors. Identify the tumors. So the which plasmid Agrobacterium tufians, this bacteria. Agrobacterium tufians, it is a bacterium, is a tumors is identified in the dicot plants. So this is when the axin, cytokine and ophion. So there is a ophion catabolism which takes place. So virulence region. So this is the origin of replication. Axin, cytokine and ophion means axin, cytokine is a growth hormone. So do you know that? So the ophion is reduces that catabolism. So reduces that anabolism.